Hello and welcome to Journalism Classics with Ali Hakim. This is the 35th episode of Journalism Classics and the third on redundancy or word wastage in news writing. And it should be of interest to reporters and particularly to editors as gatekeepers in news production. It bears repeating that tight editing is a game changer in news writing. It is the hallmark of editors who know their onions. Reporters and editors must bear in mind that readers are generally impatient when reading particularly hard news. While readers may spend more time reading gossip materials written by those who practice yellow journalism, they are not that generous with their time when reading hard copies. The more verbose or winding your copy is, the less attractive it becomes to read. Therefore, as much as possible, you must avoid redundancy in news writing. We have seen expressions like appreciated in value, particularly in economic news writing. And when reporting about price movements on the stock exchange, reporters will do well to just write appreciated by. The addition of in value between the words appreciated and by is redundant in that copy. It is redundant because appreciation in stock price is already talking about the value of the stock. For instance, if the value of a company's shares rises by 2 digits of the currency of business transaction at the stock exchange in a country, reporters should just state that the stock appreciated by 2 naira from 43 naira to 45 naira per share, and not that the stock appreciated in value by 2 naira from 43 naira to 45 naira. Let us look at the expression attached together. Together in that expression is a redundant word, as the document or whatever was attached could not have been attached and yet remain separate. They must have come together. Another one is ascend up. Ascend means to rise, to go up. It means an upward movement. So adding the word up is redundant as it is not possible to ascend down. It is similar to what I said in the first episode on redundancy in news writing on May 18, that it is wrong to write or to say reverse back. You cannot reverse forward. In sports writing, I've come across expressions like best ever and a new record. The word ever in best ever is not needed. It is redundant. If it is the best, it means that nothing before it has matched it. So just state his or her best record and not his or her best ever record. Record in sports writing refers to the best performance or the highest or lowest level that has ever been reached. So, there is no point saying a new record. If it is the record, then it is new until it is beaten. For instance, Miss A holds the world record in 200 meters triple jump. Is sufficient and more apt than saying Miss A holds the new world record in 200 meters triple jump. Many of us must have come across the expression dates back from or falsely fabricated in general news writing. Dates from tells the story and will just be fine without adding the word back in between dates and from. Compare this sentence. Nigeria's economic turbulence dates from the days of the World Bank IMF imposed structural adjustment program implemented by former military president Ibrahim Babangida. And this sentence: Nigeria's economic turbulence dates back from the days of the World Bank IMF structural adjustment program implemented by former military president Ibrahim Babangida. Since the dating you are talking about was a period preceding the time you are writing your copy, the word back is redundant there. Another interesting one that I've seen in general news writing, particularly in court reporting, is the expression false fabrication. A fabrication in news writing, not as in what obtains in steel manufacturing or steel fabrication, is to produce a false account of an incident to trick people into believing that such information is the truth. If it was fabricated narrative, it is false. So just write a fabrication. An expression like the evidence he gave was a false fabrication amounts to a waste of time of the reader or listener, as a fabrication is always false anyway. Remove the word false and you are good to publish. Yet another redundant expression is serious danger. Is there an unserious danger? Danger is danger. Adding the adjective serious amounts to use of redundant word. Reporters and editors must always remember that the use of adjectives in news writing is content overload. Avoid adjectives in news writing as much as possible, please. Lastly, on redundancy in news writing for now is the expression temporary reprieve. Reprieve is an official order stopping or cancelling a punishment for a prisoner, particularly one condemned to death. A reprieve removes one from a disastrous end. So, don't add temporary. Thank you for watching this and other episodes of Journalism Classics with Ali Hakim. I shall be on your way again next Sunday, God willing. Bye for now.